Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video here on FPL Now. Today we're going to be going over a potential free hit draft for Double Gameweek 36. So if you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 50 likes. Leave a comment. Are you free hitting this week? Are you bench boosting? Let me know. Subscribe if you're brand new. With all of that out of the way, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, this is the free hit draft that I'm currently on. Of course, things could change by the end of the deadline if we get any injuries, etc. in the Champions League and what have you. But this is what we've kind of come up with at the moment. Very, very big at the back and in midfield. Obviously, no money spent up front at all. I'll go into why I've gone with these certain players. So in goal, we have Ramsdale and Foster. So, of course, Foster is just there because he's a cheap keeper. Does double as well. Just nice to have in the team if anything happens to your main keeper. So in goal, I've gone Ramsdale, but you could also go Schmeichel if you wanted to. Schmeichel is obviously got the better, he's got the better double, but I think like Everton and Norwich at home or something. But obviously Everton are going to be fighting for it. Norwich is going to be a very easy fixture. They've already gone down. They've not really got anything to play for now apart from pride. So Leicester should win that. But again, there's so much rotation in that Leicester squad. You don't really know who's going to play, etc. Which is also why Maddison's not in this lineup as well. You could go with someone like Barnes if you wanted to. But I just think the Leicester squad is just rotated so heavily at the moment. Of course, if anything happens in Europe and they don't go through, then, you know, you kind of come back to this free hit draft and tweak a few things. But at this point right now, I've gone Ramsdale. You know, he's got Leeds at home, which, you know, Leeds are not playing very well at the moment. They should hopefully keep a clean sheet in that game. Tottenham away is just going to be a ridiculously tough game. I don't know who's going to win that game. Whoever does really cements themselves in that Champions League spot because, you know, after that, I've only got a couple games left and both teams should win the games that they have left, especially Spurs as well. I think they've got like Burnley and Norwich. And then obviously Arsenal should beat Newcastle and Everton. But whoever wins that derby game is honestly just, they should get Champions League football. But anyway, gone Ramsdale instead of Schmeichel, but you could go Schmeichel if you really wanted to. At the back, I've gone Cancelo, Alonso, Robertson, Trent, and Laporte. Now, I think if Robertson starts in the Champions League fixture tonight, I don't think he's going to start the Tottenham game, but at the same time, that's such a big game. Like, Robertson's been playing all the games right now, so he does need a rest. I think he will get rested against Villarreal tonight. You know, they are 2-0 up. Simicast can easily come in and play in that left back role, and I think he will want to rest Robertson for that Tottenham game. You know, that is not going to be an easy game at all. Arguably the toughest game they have left of the season, so he'll want his starting 11 for that game. So I would not be surprised to see Simicast start tonight instead of Robertson. You know, they're already 2-0 up. They should win that game, or at least, you know, not lose it. So yeah, I'm expecting that to happen. But again, I think if Robertson does play tonight, he potentially could get rested against Tottenham. Also gone Alonso just over Reece James and Rudiger. I just think Alonso is going to be playing every game now for the remainder of the season. Not really any rotation risks at the moment. Cancelo is obviously in. Laporte's in as well, doubling up on that City defense. Again, could be a little bit of rotation there as well, but you're expecting them both to play because, you know, every single game is a must-win game for City and Liverpool. And then I've also gone Trent as well, just because it's Trent. And then in midfield, I've gone Saka, De Bruyne, Havertz, Salah, and then Delph. Obviously, Delph just bench option. These are just your big four players as well this week. I think they can all pop off. You know, Saka, Leeds at home, really, really nice fixture. And then Tottenham, I mean, anything can happen in that derby. De Bruyne did get rested in the last game, should start both of these, really. So I think he could even potentially be captaincy worthy this week if you didn't want to go Salah. Havertz as well. I mean, Wolves just been all over the place at the moment. They've just not been very good at the back. You know, they just conceded 3 against Brighton, and they also conceded 2 penalties as well. And then Leeds away as well. Again, another captaincy shout for Havertz this week, could potentially pop off big time. You could go Mount as well if you wanted to. It is really just up to yourself. Like, it's really if you can afford it or not. I think I've got, what, like 0.3 left in the bank, but if you don't have the biggest, like, transfer budget this season, then, you know, you could go Mount instead. And then I've also gone Salah as well. You know, probably going to be most people's captain this week, and I'm not surprised. You know, Tottenham is going to be a tough game. Villa also quite a tough game, to be fair, away, but, you know, it's Mo Salah. You know, he did obviously get benched in the last game, so should be playing both of those. Might not even start against Villarreal either. You know, Klopp's front three, it doesn't really matter who gets benched. He's still got 3 world-class players that are going to be playing at the top, so it is what it is. And then, yeah, Delph just, you know, has a double. Whether he's going to play or not doesn't really matter. The main thing is you want to get, like, all the best players for the doubles this week. And I think Chelsea, City, and Liverpool just have incredible fixtures this week. And I think you should really be tripling up on all of them. It's just, I don't really know what other kind of Chelsea player you bring into this. Like, do you go double Chelsea? That means you can't go double City or Liverpool at the back. You could bring in, I guess, Mount instead of Delph and just go like instead of Saka if you really wanted to. But I just think Saka now is on penalties as well. Leeds at home, Tottenham. I think Saka could potentially pop off this week as well. But yeah, that's kind of the midfield. And then up front, we have obviously the two bench options, Richardson and Dobbin. No problems there. And then I've got Nketiah as well. Nketiah, I think, is... I don't know why he's still got the Villa game there, but obviously he's got Leeds and Tottenham coming up. It's just this kind of app thing that I use. It sometimes messes up. I don't know why he's got 0 on all of his last fixtures as well. It's just completely glitched out. But yeah, I think that Nketiah has done more than, you know, he's done more than enough to start, and he looks really, really good in that last game as well. And I'm expecting him to, you know, not lose any minutes now. And 5.5, I think he's a really good option. He's got a really nice double lead to Tottenham. He could really like pop off in that game week as well. I just think that he's probably like, I mean, there's also like Villa players and stuff you could bring in this week, but I think they're more like game week 37 worthy. I think that, you know, the likes of Watkins, Coutinho, you know, they've got Burnley, but they've also got Liverpool. So is it really a double game week, or is it really just that Burnley game you're going to be targeting? I just think that these players have two really good doubles, and again, there could be rotation. You know, we do still have Champions League games and stuff, European games, etc. But I just think that this is one of the best, like, kind of, not one of the best free hit drafts, but I mean, I think these are all players that I think could arguably do really, really well this week, and you want to get the most points from your game week 36 free hit. Of course, a lot of people will be playing it in game week 37. You can't play 2 free hits in a row if you do still have 2. So yeah, if you are playing it this week, you won't be able to play it next week. You'll have to play it in game week 38. But even game week 38 could arguably be like a really good free hit week as well. You've got you could go like triple Spurs, who've got like Norwich away. You've got triple Chelsea, who've got like Watford. City have Villa. Arsenal have Everton. Like, I think game week 38 could still be a really good free hit game week, but obviously there's just not all the doubles and stuff. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of just the free hit draft that I've gone with. Again, could use a lot of tinkering. Again, if Robertson doesn't start tonight, then I think you're fine with him starting both. But if he does start tonight against Villarreal, I think they play tonight anyway, I'm pretty sure, then you might have to look at bringing in like another Chelsea defender or something instead, or, you know, maybe even a lesser defender if you really wanted to. I just don't think that's the option, though. But yeah, there are other teams that have got really good doubles, like, say, your Leicesters, your Villas have also got doubles, etc. I mean, Everton also have a pretty nice double as well, but at the same time, yeah, they are good to have in your team. But, you know, I think this is the week where you target your Cities, your Chelseas, your Liverpools, etc. No Tottenham in this free hit draft as well, but Liverpool, Arsenal, I think, is just... You know, it's not that they're not going to score. I think Kane and Son could still do okay this week. But, you know, Liverpool, Arsenal is just a really tough double game week. You don't really need Spurs players this week. They're really for game week 37 and 38 when they've got Burnley and Norwich. So that's kind of when you jump on those players. But either way, that's going to be everything for the free hit draft this week. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to drop a like down below. Leave a comment. Are you free hitting this week? Are you bench boosting this week? I might make a bench boost video at some point, like best players to bring on a bench boost. I'm not sure yet. Because at this point, like, with a bench boost, you don't want to be just taking loads and loads of hits to bring in all these different players, because then it just cancels out the bench boost. But obviously there's like 1 or 2 players that you might be able to just take 1 hit for just to bring in, so your bench boost is sorted. But either way, yeah, that's going to be everything for today. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.